Welcome to another edition of Green Line Quiz Bowl. And here's your host, Dan Solar.
Thank you, everyone. Today's topic is rules of the rail, and here to tackle it, some of the brightest minds from the colleges and universities along the Metro Green Line in Minneapolis and St. Paul. Let's meet our contestants. Our first player comes from Concordia University in St. Paul. Please join me in welcoming Shua. Next, please say hi to Stan from University of Minnesota, located along the Metro Green Line. And also along the Green Line, you'll find our final contestant, Lisa, from Hamline University. Welcome to Green Line Quiz Bowl. Let's begin with a true or false question. You're a pedestrian trying to get across the light rail tracks. You see a train coming from your right side and it passes by. It's now safe to cross the track.
That's false, Dan. You really need to look both ways because a train going by could obscure the view of another train coming from the opposite direction. That's why we see the look signs as a reminder to take a couple seconds to look for a train coming from the other direction once the train closest to you has passed by.
That is correct, and I'm giving you a bonus point for explaining the look signs. Next question is multiple choice. A guideway is a structure made of concrete that supports and guides light rail vehicles, a place to practice stunts on a bicycle, a headset that provides directions and information used for walking tours.
The answer is A, Dan. And I might add that as tempting as the guideway might be for skateboarding and bike enthusiasts, my friends and I limit our skateboarding to safe places, and that's definitely not near the light rail track. Besides, even when you think you know the light rail schedule, it's not uncommon for an unscheduled train to pass by a station en route back to the train garage.
Another correct answer. And also, I'm giving you a bonus point for being smart about safety. Bright bunch of students here. Okay, one more question before the final round, and that question is this. Pedestrians will be able to cross University Avenue and the light rail tracks at new mid-block crosswalks. If you are driving a car, are you obligated to stop at the mid-block crosswalks? Wow, I'm not sure who was first, but since we haven't heard from our Hamline contestant, it's yours to answer.
There's actually two answers. Just like a typical crosswalk at a corner, if pedestrians are in the mid-block crosswalk, state law requires you to stop so they can cross the street. Otherwise, if no one is in the mid-block crosswalk, motorists can proceed.
And for that very complete and correct answer, you also received a point and a bonus point. You know what that means. All three of our contestants are tied up going into the final round. The question is, when is it permissible to walk on light rail track and guideways along the new Green Line in Minneapolis and St. Paul? Until light rail service begins sometime in 2014? Until Metro Transit begins testing light rail vehicles? In winter months because it's cold and people are naturally in a hurry? It is never legal. And that means your time is up. Pens down. Shua, your answer is?
I put D.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Stan, what's your answer?
I said D.
Well done. Lisa, how did you respond?
I started to say B, and fortunately changed it to D.
Good choice. Well, folks, I think you can plainly see we're all winners when we behave safely around light rail. Safety is a shared responsibility. Begin watching for Green Line trains from downtown St. Paul to downtown Minneapolis when they start test runs this year, with passenger service scheduled to begin in mid-2014. That's it for today. We'll see you all soon.